What's poppin', everybody? This is Saberwolf94. I showed you guys the deck update, and now it's time to see the Nidoqueen deck in action with the new triple acceleration energy included, as opposed to running the small Malamar line to help Nidoqueen out, power up its energy cost for its attack. I also want to quickly acknowledge that today is the 10th anniversary of Michael Jackson's death. I'm quite a big fan, love the guy, love his music. 10th anniversary of his death 10 years ago. Anyways, regarding the game, let's see here. We mulliganed, and I'm gonna open up with Nidoran. It's a decent opener. We can use Call for Family. Normally, if you're gonna open with a small Pokemon like this, it's probably gonna be sacrificed if your opponent sets up and starts attacking quickly, depending on their deck. But you don't have much of a choice. Any of the other starters won't be very efficient. Either the PGs evolve into Pidgeotto wouldn't be good. So Nidoran, even though it doesn't seem like it, it's actually one of the best. As long as we get a few more on the bench so we can evolve, it should be okay. This is also one of the reasons Ditto can come in handy too, because I can evolve it into Nidorina, I suppose. Alright, so my opponent is playing first. He opened up with Jirachi and has another Jirachi down on the bench there. Used Ultra Ball, discarding the Mew, protects the bench, and gonna search out Zapdos. So is this gonna be another Zapdos Jirachi kind of deck? My opponent using Switch, another Jirachi, gonna just try and dig and use that Stellar Wish as many times as possible. This deck can use this sort of effect like 30 times in a game, like Puka was joking in the National Championship. They can use it a million times. My opponent played down the Viridian Forest too, and Nest Ball, gonna search more Pokemon. Now, normally this Zapdos is very effective against a deck like mine that would need a few turns to get going, evolve those little small Pokemon. My opponent can get like easy one-hit knockouts on them, just pull them, kill them easily, like Chump style, just get easy, cheap prizes really quickly. But nevertheless, we gotta do what we gotta do, so top deck the Professor Elm, best thing that I could have gotten. I think I top decked it, I'm not sure if I had it in hand, but we are gonna search indeed the Pidgeys and another Nidoran here. So not bad indeed. And you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and attach the double colorless energy and search out even more Nidorans, get another one down. So now my bench is full and we're kind of looking good. You can ask for a much better turn one for a deck like this. Fill in your bench. Even though in my opponent's case he's going to start picking on these small Pokemon, it's still very good. We've got all of these guys out quickly. As long as I evolve into them, use the Cynthia and start drawing evolution pieces, I should be pretty good. Alright. So my opponent's searching out the Tapu Koko Prism with Nest Ball. To be honest, I'll be really glad if he uses a Pokemon like Tapu Koko GX, because, this deck is kind of designed to hit GX Pokemon and get at least 2 prizes, and even 3 prizes against Tag Team GXs. We can even KO them too with the right support. But if we're going to be trading knockouts, single prizes with the Zapdoses, then I'm kind of going to be at a disadvantage. I only have 1 Rescue Stretcher and 3 Nidoqueens. My opponent can probably do a better job recycling the Zapdos, or just use a couple and then use something like maybe Tapu Koko or even Zekrom. He might even be running that to finish the game off. So this matchup isn't the greatest, but it's not impossible. We just got to be very careful, not misplay, do everything right. So Ultra Ball, my opponent does indeed search the Tapu Koko in hand. Of course, I knew he's not going to use it just yet, but maybe mid-game, late game, he might play that down and use it. So promote the Nidoran and top deck Pidgeotto. Good, useful thing to get. Let me just play you down and use the stretcher. Should I do it? I don't know. It's going to help with the Cynthia, but at the same time, what should we do? It's kind of difficult because I do want to attack. If we see the triple boost and manage to evolve, we can attack. But if we don't, then it's not going to work out. So I see another Pidgeotto, and I guess we can use Airmail. Let me just discard a Psychic Energy, get another Psychic Energy, just to thin out the deck, make use of my opponent's Viridian Forest. This card always helps me out. And Airmail, let's see what we get. Okay, so Rare Candy and the Shrine. I'm gonna grab the Rare Candy, you know what? Because the Shrine, I mean, my opponent really, if it's a Zapdos Jirachi deck, he would only have a few GXs as backup. It's not a GX focused deck. Pidgeotto number 2, we just see a DC or a Lily, so it seems like no matter what happens, I can't get out the Nidoqueen this turn, but we're gonna get it out for sure next turn. I'm gonna play down this Nidorina, evolve, and then attach the energy on Nidoran. It does seem kind of weird for me to sort of spread things out like that, not just evolve into Nidorina and attach an energy too. Because if he picks on something, then I have something else to survive. If he decides to pick on the Nidoran with the energy, then I've got Nidorina. If he picks on the Nidorina, which apparently he's going to do here with the Guzma, then I've got the energy on the Nidoran, and we can just use DC. I don't have to necessarily get access to the triple acceleration energy. So just a little bit of, I guess, not quite advanced thinking, but you know, spreading out your resources is a good thing to do. You got to do these things. Be just prepared for any situation. So Thunderous Assault, my opponent gets another prize, and he has a decent lead. Got 2 knockouts. I still haven't KO'd anybody. But now we're going to be able to put the hurt on. Top deck another Pidgeotto. Very good. So I have 3 now. And I'll be able to make great use of this Erika's Hospitality. Draw a whopping 6 cards. Perfect. And now we're going to start the counterattack. Rare Candy, Nidoqueen is out, and prepare to get your ass kicked. And the good news now is I can use Queen's Call and just keep going, get rolling even more. The thing is for you to get the first Nidoqueen out. Once you get one out, if you have like a few Pidgeotos as well, they really just help you out. You're going to start digging, start rolling. So DC, I still haven't even used Nidoqueen and the other Pidgeotos too. So let's go ahead and use Nidoqueen. Damn, it seems I don't have any other Pidgeys in the deck. I guess the other one is prized, or 2 of them must be prized because I used the Ditto to evolve into one. Anyways, let's use Pidgeotto. Number 1, Airmail. Get like a Psychic Energy, I suppose. More Airmails. Pidgeotto, gonna give me the Choice Band and Elm. Let's get the Choice Band in case you play down some GXs. I mean, I had another one, but at this point, it's not like I'm looking for specific shits. The Stretcher too. I guess I could use that. I could play that down. We have a few Pokemon we could shuffle in, but I don't know. I think I might need the Nidoqueen, so let's just not use Stretcher yet. So Power Lariat. Against the Pokemon like Zapdos, I should be doing more than enough damage. 210, just almost like a double knockout. And I get my first prize. Now the good news is that against the Zapdos deck, once we do evolve, they're going to have a harder time if they want to KO the Nidoqueens. They could just go for the Pidgeotos, but if they want to go for the Nidoqueens, then they need a lot of resources. Like they would need like a bunch of Electro Powers. Like they need at least 3. Am I right? 3 would be 90 plus 80. Yeah, sounds about right. If they use 2, that's 60. Yeah, 2 won't be enough. It'd be great if we had like a lightning resistance too, like the old Nidoking from the Triumphant set. I really wish they made the weaknesses and resistances how they used to in the DP and the 3rd generation original EX era. Just a lot more variety. It just seems like all of the Psychic Pokemon, unless they're Ghosts, they're weak to Psychic. Ghosts are weak to Dark, resistant to Fighting. What about resisting Colorless? I mean, I guess Colorless isn't as big as it used to. But just a little bit more variety. Like this Nidoqueen would have benefited from having a nice lightning resistance. Oh well. So my opponent did indeed decide to play down the Tapu Koko. I guess he just wants to get that KO. But unfortunately for you, I do have the triple boost. So even if Nidoqueen dies, I'm just gonna KO you. But he didn't even manage to get the KO. He used the GX attack and didn't even manage to do so. So that's bad for you. That's going to be bad for you. And you know what? Since it survived and I still have my Nidoqueen out, I'm just going to go ahead and indeed recover the Nidorans. Let's go ahead and use Queen's Call and search Nidoran. Just get all of the Nidoqueens out. I'm feeling kind of confident now that he promoted this GX Pokemon. My first Nidoqueen hasn't even died yet, and I'm gonna get a GX KO. I kind of feel like maybe we can make it with 3 Nidoqueens. So use the Field Blower, get rid of your valuable escape board and the stadium. Might as well attach the choice bands. Not really much of a point. Let's put the escape board as well. I guess just in my hand and use my airmail since I can. Let's add those triple acceleration energies. They're going to be useful later on. 1 attachment attack. I don't even need to use Cynthia for my hand here. Let's go ahead and grab the mysterious treasures too. That might not be too bad. Get Nidorina. Yeah, let's discard the Cynthia. I don't even think at this point I'm going to be using like a support like Cynthia or even Lily. Maybe I should have discarded Lily, but now that we got the airmails, we've got the Pokemon, we've got Nidoqueen, like you don't even need to dig so much. Like what am I going to dig for? I just need my evolution pieces and things like the energies. You know what? I'm actually going to do indeed attach the triple acceleration, make use of my switch, promote the healthy one, just make it more difficult for him to do anything, and use Lily, I guess, draw 1 card. So Power Lariat, get the KO, 240 damage, dog, and he's out. Now we're down to 3 prizes with Tapu Koko getting knocked out. So looking really good. So before you know it, even though my opponent had a good lead, now I'm in the lead. And he's going to need to put in some work if he wants to get KOs. I believe he must have used a few Electro Powers too. I could be wrong, but I think he did use maybe 1 or 2. I don't know. Jirachi, going to get the escape rope. I mean, I'm not going to be foolish enough to promote. Let's see here. Interesting. Who am I going to promote? Yeah, Nidoqueen. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. Kind of negates of what I did before, trying to save her, since she has a few attachments and I don't have to worry about triple acceleration. I probably should have promoted something like the Pidgeotos. At this point, I have enough evolution Pokemon to be getting 1-hit knockouts on this Pokemon. And we've got the Nidorina. We probably can dig for another rare candy. Yeah, it was a bit of a mistake. But my opponent gonna grab the Nihilego. I guess once I'm at 2 prizes, he can use that Pokemon. But to be honest, I mean, what are you gonna copy? The best attack that I'm using is Power Lariat, and it's not gonna be useful for you at all, since you don't have evolution Pokemon. So I just don't see him. He can't really make use of anything, and he didn't even make an attack. So this just pretty much guarantees game for me. Like I've got my 3 Nidoqueens. I only need to get 3 knockouts. I've got my triple acceleration energies. All we should want right now is just a DC too, I guess. Let's dig with the airmails. Why not? I have the ability to do so. Guzma too. That's nice. Could be handy. My 1 of Guzma. I can actually make use of this right now. Yeah. Kill one of the other dudes. And Shrine of Punishment. Let's get that shit too. Why not? But I'm pretty confident I have this game in the back here. My opponent just gave me too much advantage with him passing, using Tapu Koko, GX, and me getting a knockout on that dude. I'm just looking very good. I still got my 3 Nidoqueens. Just no matter what he does, he can't avoid the big 1-hit knockouts on his Pokemon. So in the end, I didn't use the Guzma. I guess we could have used it KO something like one of the Zapdos or whatever, but he had another one. So I guess just keep the Guzma just in case if he just drops another GX. Maybe that would be a good thing to do. A good move for Guzma then. So Place down another Viridian Forest. Okay, get your energy. Doesn't matter at this point. And I guess he is gonna try and use Nihilego, but I mean, what the fuck are you gonna copy? That's the question. So goes with the Nightcap, and I really don't know what is he gonna copy, to be honest. And he goes with Gust, just doing 60 damage for weakness, and scoops right there. Yeah, he really just had no chance. He had no chance. But very good game, a nice win against Zapdos once again. I hope you guys enjoyed this match. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, and share this video with your friends. I've been SaberWolf94, and we'll say